I just felt I should come right back in again because we just actually just concluded our event a few minutes ago. I literally have off every offables, right? I'm just really wondering how I look, but then I would want to say thanks to everybody who has joined in, and then I hope that you were able to learn a lot. So I also thought that maybe I should also come up live because I know that usually the algorithm usually doesn't favor restream in the sense that it dips, right? I noticed again that today I didn't really have much people come on live on Restream compared to how I normally would have had before now. So I also came to find out how you all are doing, and then I thought I should take this opportunity as well to meet as many persons. So if you're currently on this live and you're coming in, please do well to just leave a message for me as you come on live with me. I will definitely want to hear how your journey has been. For me, I have been super excited about this whole remote work journey. So we just finished a 3-hour event discussing how to position yourself for remote work opportunities. So this is me asking, yes, you're currently awake at night, you're probably is trying to rest for tomorrow's work, or you're probably at work right now like some of my siblings are. So part of my questions will be, how have you been handling some of those remote work opportunities, right? Do you have challenges? Are you currently still seeking? Because I want to be sure that all the people who are currently following me as well on the channel is doing something in relation to what we are offering in this channel as well. So if you're just joining in, please just do well to leave a message. I don't know, how has your job hunting journey been? Or if you're a full-time YouTuber, have you been able to earn? What is your story around affiliate marketing? Have you ever considered that, right? Do you think you can earn money from that position or from that opportunity? So that's essentially what I'm here to do this night. I think I just have a few minutes, right? So I would want to discuss with anybody who would come in. Please, if you have any questions, just ask me. Just let me know, how has your remote work journey been? Have you been able to get an opportunity as a freelancer, or have you started earning as a YouTuber? So this is essentially what I'm out here to do. And then partly because we just concluded our event 3 hours long, right? And then I thought that, okay, simply because I know that Restream and all streaming tools usually deepen your reach. They make people not see you so well because it's part of their way of protecting the algorithm. They want people to go on live from their devices. Like, I'm currently using my phone, right, to go on live. But then usually when you use Restream and all that, you might not even have as many people. So I think it's part of the way the algorithm tries to protect its people, right, so that it can have avoid having people go out. Okay, so but then I'm back here and I'm saying, I can see a couple of persons who have joined in. If you're just joining in, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you. Okay, so Nino says okay, I'm sure you can see my hand. I don't well, it's super awesome, right, to come to Europe, but I'm not exactly a fan. It's not like it's bad, but then I'm not exactly a fan. Yes, I'm from Nigeria, and then I'm super proud of being a Nigerian, and then I do more of the remote work. So I rather work with people abroad than traveling abroad. It's not like there's any problem, right? And I think part of it also, I still have some few, I don't really like flights like that. So this is me shooting myself on the foot. But then thank you so much for that awesome invitation as well. Okay, so I'm seeing Greg K. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, I'm from Nigeria. I'm sure you can hear it from my voice. A lot of us speak that way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So Nina, if you want me to work with you, I'm here to help your business as well. Say, of course. Yes, I'm married. Well, it depends on what you say about it. Not bad. Okay, so essentially what I do as well is to help you start your businesses if you have. Okay, Big Fat Fitty, thank you so much. I really appreciate that as well. Yes, I do appreciate that, your kind words. Truly, sincerely, I do appreciate. So yes, Nino was saying you would want to give me a green card. The only green card that you would give me that would work is if I could help you start up. Let's say, I don't know what you're doing right now. What are your plans essentially for your future in terms of your businesses? Or if you have a skill, have you been able to earn from your skill? That's essentially what I help people do. So my community, like I was saying before, most of you all came in. My community does live every week. So every week we're on live for Sundays, and we just concluded one. So this is my mini thank you what's the word now? My mini thank you video. But then I also said like what I was describing right before the event started. I noticed that most times the algorithm deepens the reach of streaming tools. I don't know why. It's easier for me to have people come on live when I stream directly than when I'm using a third party. So that's why I knew that okay, definitely I should come on live and then speak with as many persons as I can. So I'm looking at somebody. Okay, Greg K. Yes, I'm in Abuja. I'm not in Lagos. Thank you so much. That means you're super knowledgeable. Please, where are you from? Okay, so okay, awesome. Nino, if you're interested, please do well to send me. I don't know. Maybe when this life is over, just send me a message. I could help you. But what are you really interested in? Have you started somebody say people divorce all the time. Well, that's the difference between maybe people who are raised in Africa. We're usually not wired that way. Like every time we get married, like we always make plans for life. Yes, so that's essentially what we do. We do for long haul. So I'm 5 years in. Surprisingly, I'm sure maybe I don't look it for. I'm 5 years in marriage right now, and then that's how we do it. Like from where we are, my parents, 30 something. I mean, every single person around me. I really have had. I don't think I have someone who has divorced in my immediate circle. So it's almost like a mindset, and that's because forgiveness really works well with us. Okay, someone is saying. Okay, Greg K said Cameroon will head to Abuja next week. Absolutely. I look forward to meeting up with you if you don't mind. But then, of course, what are you looking to do in Nigeria all the way from Cameroon? You know the surprising part, I can't remember the last time I argued with my husband. That is the surprising part. I think it just depends on your personality, right? And then you being able to understand your spouse. No way, no, no, no. No, no, we don't do that. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, then probably I would want to probably let you in on a secret. We actually believe we're believers, so I don't know. I think it's there's this peace that comes with you paying attention to your spirit man. So it helps eliminate a lot of those things that you're actually, of course, I won't say that we don't argue, we do. Yes, so please don't get me wrong, but not as frequent as even sleeping on the couch is a no, 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 no. We don't do that. In fact, that's my favorite part of the night. As soon as I'm done with this live event, I literally wrap around my husband every single day. I do it every single day, and it's on purpose. Yes, of course, I'm a medical doctor as well. So if you probably didn't know, for those of you who are probably joining or see me for the first time, I'm a medical doctor as well. So I know the effects of close hug, especially for spouses. There's a hormone called oxytocin, right? Okay, this is me. Please, I don't mean to bamboozle anyone. Like I don't like what's the word, speaking jargons all the time, but then I would always want to people to learn. So some of these hormones, when you're always embraced with your spouse or your loved one, it has a way of sending rest all around you. I don't know, the peace is beyond, it's beyond sex itself. Yes. Oh, it's beyond X itself. Sorry, I apologize before I get cancelled. Okay, so Greg said 10 days mission in AFDP country office in Nigeria. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. But what do you look forward to doing so that I also know that and I could plan my time as well? What are the time opportunities open to you so that I know how to collaborate with you? So, okay, so someone is saying, let me see something. Okay, Julius is saying bread, 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 bread. Okay, I don't know what that means. I really apologize. I may not get it. Like I said, I'm not generally a social media savvy person. I actually started coming out. If you see my YouTube, you see by my number of subscribers, I actually just started showing up on YouTube officially in January. So I don't really know much about some of these colloquial terms, online colloquial terms. So please, you're going to have to pardon me. Okay, so Nino says, you have a sister that looks exactly, I have a sister that looks exactly like me, and we're both in Abuja. So if you're still serious about, I think it was Greg that said he was coming to Abuja. So maybe that's just him. Okay, wow, that's awesome. Awesome. So what are your itineraries as? Just let me know. I can find a way to maybe meet up with, if you have meetings that has maybe passed for someone who could just come from outside, that would be lovely. I don't mind meeting up with you as well. Yes, Nino, I have a sister. This year I'm going to Angola. Okay. In 2016, I'm going to Nigeria. That's lovely. I hope you keep my contacts as well. As many that would want to reach out to me, Sincerely, I would love that. I think that's why I'm coming out, because I would also want to help people as well as getting to meet people. For me, that's the most beautiful part about the internet. I get the favor or the opportunity to meet people all across the world, and I'm super excited about that. So Greg, if you're really coming to Nigeria and it's really tomorrow, as you say, I stay pretty much in the heart of the city. So I don't think there is no bank or any institution that doesn't have its headquarters right where I stay. I mean, it might just even be like a trek away. So I really look forward to seeing you as well. So back to my conversations, like I said, we just concluded our meeting on how to get global remote work, or how to start your global remote work journey. Part of the things we also discussed there was as well Upwork. We discussed, essentially we got a HR person literally on board who came and discussed a whole lot of practices around what is attainable for people who are looking to get some of those remote work. So I'm going to ask again, for those people who are currently live with me, for me, even if it's one person, I'm super excited about that one person who would have conversations with me and topple things a little bit up. Okay, I think Greg K said it would be great if we meet. Sincerely, I really, really look forward to that as well. So have they sent you your boarding pass and all that? Do you have an idea of where you might be staying in, or around the areas where you're staying? Anyway, I'm sure it's going to be in the CBD usually. Right, CBD is like the main central business district. That's literally where all the headquarters are. So I'm pretty sure that I would see you, and it's literally where around where I live. I think I literally check to those sites if I need to. But then thank you so much as well for informing me. I look forward to hearing from you as well. Awesome. Okay, so back to my conversation. So this is also a mini me saying thank you for everybody who had the opportunity to come in. Usually every week on Sundays we have 3 hours long. So if you are still trying to consider how you can earn internationally, please just click on this link and just follow me. For me, I think I've tried doing all those live stream of using people. I don't know how people do all those things for, and then using cartoons and all that. But then I think I'm pretty much comfortable when I'm live and unscripted, because it helps me probably showcase my expertise usually much more easier. And then I get to see more people. Like I said, anytime I use a third-party streaming line, at least for now, I don't know, maybe it's because of my level of growth so far, I've realized that usually I usually have lesser people come in than when I just coming live impromptu on my own terms. So I'm really grateful for everybody who has joined me so far. So you can go ahead and just interact. Let me know if you're someone who is seeking to have a startup. Nino, that's not how to get married. You don't spend money to get married. No, that's not how to get married. You have to first of all even form a relationship with the person. Let the person get to meet you. If they are comfortable with you, if they love you, they might decide to go on the journey. And then of course, well, being financial independence is good for the family, both emotionally, and then being able to offer the one you love as much as within your power, right? Yes, I'm not saying that you should take the whole world, but then as much as is within your power, being able to offer something to the one you cherish is very important. But saying how much, I don't know. Well, the thing is, depending on your culture though, because for me, where I came from, so there are different cultures, even for the Igbos. So I'm sorry if you're here and you're from other parts of the world, because it's asking the question. So maybe I would want to probably just put a lot, maybe send some ideas in that direction as well. So for me, as an Igbo person, and who is also from Nigeria, Africa, that is Igbo, Anambra, we normally almost always don't pay. We don't even almost spend anything. For me, they ask, when you come to marry from my place, they'll ask you, what do you have and what would you like to give? So for my case, I don't think my dad collected anything. He said his daughter was not to be sold, right? But of course, there are rights that you have to fulfill. They'll give you a list of rights that you would have to fulfill, but then they will bargain as well. So when you want to get married, essentially, I don't think the question you should have in mind is how much will you spend. The question is, who are you getting married to? Where are they getting married to? Who are the family members, right? What do they do? That is where most of our focus will be on, not exactly whether you can afford getting married or not. Okay, so getting married is for people who are emotionally available and can handle. So you don't just say, okay, I'm going to jump on a relationship because I'm of age, no, or because you're across the world and you find that it's going to be cheaper to marry someone from Africa. I don't advise anybody to do that. That's just the truth. But then, of course, this is what is obtainable as well. So if anybody has any other questions, I think I noticed some few other persons jump in on the live with me as well. Please, if you're currently on this live and you would want me to know you, because I'm very much interested in relationships, very much interested in relationships. Please, you could just introduce yourself. Okay, so he said, I want to spend more on your sister than your husband did on you. Oh, well, that's your choice. In fact, when you go there, you can tell them that you want to give them the whole world. In fact, you can tell my dad that you want to buy him a Lamborghini. You can just call all the names. Just tell him that one. It's your will. That's what you want to offer. And nobody rejects gifts, right? Any reasonable person will not reject gifts, especially if you can afford it and can trace it to what you can do for yourself. So for God's sake, that's the perfect thing to do, right? Perfect thing to do. Okay, so is there any other question? So remember again, this life is called Upskilling with Dr. Money. So essentially, my name is Dr. Vivian Magnus, and yes, I am a medical doctor. Yes, I am a hot medical doctor. So you can as well just ask me any health question. I actually have two channels. One is for your finances because I was born. So when I said I'm an Anambra girl, there's a culture, there's a particular tribe in Nigeria that focuses a lot on business, especially Anambra, right? The Igbo tribe, Anambra, they are very deep neck into trading, teaching children how to do things, how to earn. So for me, I literally went to school. I grew up making money. Yes. So as early as 5, 10, I was selling mangoes in the streets, and I propagated to selling in my mom's shop as alongside her. And then I went to school. I sold even as a medical doctor. Yes. So but now, of course, motherhood kind of gave me a little break because I'm a mother of multiples, right? So I had my children just come together at once. So it meant that if I would need to pay attention to my kids, then I would have to look out for freelancing. So I still do a lot of around my medical. So if you'd want to subscribe to my channel for medicine, and then I'm focusing more on motherhood as well as childcare and then pregnancy. So if you have any maybe you have someone within your circle who is currently pregnant, who is super confused, please do well to reach out and we can talk about that. Okay, so Nino is still talking about his marriage proposal. So he said, so I must convince your dad to. No, you don't convince. In Africa, you don't convince parents. Just like everywhere all across the world, right? If you want to get married to anyone, all the things you want to do is to, maybe the word is goodwill, not convincing. So if you the word is goodwill essentially. So you don't want to marry into a family that is not comfortable with you or don't know what you do. So essentially, it's not convincing. It's just having goodwill. And most times, of course, we know that a way to a man's heart is by giving, right? So when you come in with giving them at least something, a gift that you can afford, that will usually open the door. So okay, awesome. Okay, so he says, man, you guys are the one who knows, have an idea about all those cars. I usually don't fill my head with all that. So maybe now that you've said, I'm going to pay attention. So yes, I will get a Lamborghini. You should get a Ferrari. Okay, so if you're currently on this live, please don't forget to subscribe and please like this live as well so that it could come up a little more, right? You could just go ahead and like if you enjoyed our conversations so far. Awesome. So I am still here. Like I said, you can ask me any medical question. Please don't just think about money. Like I said, I am a board certified, right? Board certified medical doctor. So you can go ahead and ask me any question. So I'm here. And then of course I said, because of my roots, I had an opportunity to have been trained to know money properly. So I also have a community of 1,000+ members. We've been able to host about close to 30,000 persons in our live events weekly in the past 6 months on LinkedIn. So yes, if you're just seeing me here now, this is not my first time coming on YouTube. We have built a community of over, I think, 13,000 persons on LinkedIn. Yes. So essentially, this is what I do, right? From my conversations, of course, I think you should have an idea that I know what I'm talking about. So this is not that channel where you I don't want to say anything negative, but then because I don't know some of the rules here, I'm actually trying to build here as well. So, but then this is a channel where you need to send this link or share the live with your siblings who are super confused about life, who would like some form of health, have someone who would want to converse. Let's say currently, if you're probably on this life and you've noticed that you've been having to urinate more frequently than you do. Some people don't even know that that is a health condition, right? And then how to protect themselves. Maybe a pregnant woman who someone is asking, I'm pregnant, do I need to go on antenatal? Why? What are the kind of meals I should be eating that is both protective to me and my child? And then another thing I would want to add is also, as a man, a lot of people don't know that they also contribute to the quality of I don't I'm not well, I don't want to use a word that might be sanctioned, but then they contribute to the quality of their own quota. Yes, so it means that there's something called abnormal. Okay, so I don't want to say some of those words until I've read some of the terms and conditions so that I don't get sanctioned for use of some medical terms. Yes, but then um, there are things you should be eating as a man that would also help the quality of your release. Yes, as so essentially I got married to a urologist who also knows a lot around andrology. So time to time I'm going to also be bringing my husband live on the other channel. So the other channel is essentially the mommy doctor TV. So if you would want to look out for me, please go ahead and look out for me and then subscribe there as well. But then this is essentially for our money talks. So if you're currently on this live right now and you don't even know what to offer in terms of skills, you're super confused. Okay, so this is me giving you one more opportunity to just tell me what you want to do with yourself right now. I will just pick one person who probably drops, because I'll soon be ending the live, right? One person who just drops, says something about a conversation, who needs help, maybe as regards his finances, or to earn, who would want to earn money right now. Please just go ahead and leave a question for me. I would answer. As soon as I'm done answering, I will now call it a night. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to come daily, but I'm not sure. I'll usually come in between my meetings because my community responsibilities are really hot on my shoulders. But then I also want to ensure that I'm building here as well, because I would want most of my courses already set up here so that I can always just share the link with them as well. So for those who have stayed in so far, I'm appreciative of you. I honor you. If you'd like to come to Africa or do business deals, or you'd want someone who would probably market your products in Africa, please, you can always do well to reach out to me. Well, we can start with a comment session. I'm still trying to optimize my YouTube. Like I said, I just came to YouTube officially, like I started building on YouTube like 3 to 4 weeks ago. So yes, everything you're seeing now, I'm still building. I literally had to go behind my community members to come here. I usually like coming here without them, so that I would want growing with people organically on YouTube. Let me see what it means to show up and then get random persons just subscribe to my channel or say hello or me have conversations. I've been meeting a lot of friends. I think my first life, I met Kerry, I met a few other persons. Now I met Nuno today, so I met Greg K, and let me see how many persons have left conversations so far. Okay, so these are the people who have left conversations. So please, if you're here on this live, please let me just know that you are here. Let me just have some form of conversations with you as well, because I'll soon be ending the live. So far, I am honored and I'm super happy. I'll try to bring everyone along my path, even if I'm having something to do. I could just come on live and discuss, because I've tried using Restream and all that. I don't know. The videos are super poor, even though I paid for a particular plan. So it means that now I would have to upgrade, right? Because I didn't like literally what I was seeing, right? So I even prefer my my phone compared to what I got, the results I got from the Restream. But then I'm so honored that all of you decided to stop by. Even if it was one person, I'm still gonna show up. That's my mindset. But then thank you so much for the few persons who have joined so far. I'm super grateful. So if you don't have a question, I'm probably just gonna give a minute. If you don't have questions, please help me subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Like I said, I'm growing actively here again because I built a community on it. So if you're also on this live and then you're super confused about building on LinkedIn, right? you're requiring all the help that you need, please reach out in the comment section as well, or any of my posts in the comment section, so that I can get you all come on board and can teach you some of a few things on how you probably get opportunities, remote work opportunities there also. And then I'm also open to brand sponsorships and partnerships. So if you need anything, collaborations. So we invite people to speak as well on our platform. So if there's anything you're super good at, whether content creation and then a few more other things, please go ahead and just reach out, right? And then I'm going to be ending the live now because I've not seen anybody leave any conversation so far. But then thank you, thank you, thank you. I honor you. I'll try to come out every day, but I don't guarantee that. But then thank you so much. So I'm going to be ending this live in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you.